Can you name some controversial women's issues?
Controversial women's issues.
Abortion.
Oh, that's a good one. Are we allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean,
Of course we are. Oh, well, I don't know. Like, name all of them.
That girl that asked if they was able to ask or talk about that was nice as fuck. I mean, obviously they can talk about it if they want to, but she knew that that they might not be able to say the word if it was posted on some sites, or some people don't let it be posted, or some people don't like their shit being claimed for that shit on YouTube.
Can you just name a few controversial women's issues?
The wage gap.
Bro, that wage gap has been debunked for 50 years, and motherfuckers are still talking about it like it's real. Like, do they? I swear, if it benefits you, the people just don't do research on it. They're like, yep, that sounds good. I like that. I'm gonna run with that. They don't like it. It is not that hard to realize why the fuck this wage gap is even a thing. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. If y'all want me to go in depth on that, I'll do a whole video on that shit, cause that shit is annoying, and it's a long ass topic, and there's a lot of ins and outs to it, and I don't feel like getting into it on this video. But I would definitely make a whole video just about that shit, cause that shit is so fucking annoying. Even though it's not gonna get no attention, and the people that still talk about the wage gap are gonna ignore it. But they probably won't even. Well, first off, they wouldn't see it because I don't got fans like that. I shout out to the motherfuckers subscribed. But second off, even if they did see it, they wouldn't fucking listen to it.
Honestly,
Sexual assault, me too.
the Madonna
Today,
war
Junior.
complex.
Can you name any men's issues?
Oh, men's issues. They need to treat women better. Erectile dysfunction.
Oh, yeah.
Bitches ain't shit, man.
Okay, but I mean, like, can you name any
All right, then the problem with women is they can't keep their legs closed, and they don't know how to pick a right man. They just know how to get used and abused.
like men's struggles?
Oh, struggles.
Mental health.
Yeah, mental health. That's definitely.
Actually, men commit rates. They actually commit suicide the most.
More.
Women attempt more,
Like 3 or 4 times more.
but men are more successful.
And can you name
I don't know about the whole temp thing. That might be true, honestly. But I've never seen no numbers on that.
any
I don't think she has either. I think she's just assuming that. But maybe I'm wrong.
men's issues?
But men are more successful.
And can you name any men's issues?
Yeah, like toxic masculinity.
Just honestly, the
These are all your guys' issues. We don't have a problem with our masculinity. Y'all have a problem with it, which I don't get. I really don't get it. We don't have a problem with y'all being feminine. If anything, we have a problem with y'all trying to be masculine. And then y'all want to talk about us being toxic.
Patriarchy affects everyone. So like,
Why do you think men's mental health is in crisis?
the stigma behind it, and it's negatively
Yeah, they're
looked
afraid to
upon.
like talk about it, and especially like family just like kind of shames that sometimes.
Why are men typically the ones blamed
It's really because men don't have nobody to talk to. Like, I could try to talk to somebody about some shit, but like, I don't know. It's just maybe men just can't accept like talking therapy like how women can. I think we have to like actually fix our problems to get out of that rut. Like, because I've been depressed, I've been stuck in a hole, and every time someone tries to help me, I appreciate it and I'm so thankful for it. But it really does nothing for me. I go in the conversation and leave the conversation the same fucking way. I don't think talking helps a man.
for inflating a woman's ego?
That's me personally speaking. I don't know about other guys.
Because most guys love to tell women how beautiful they are.
Weren't men groomed to be that way?
Yep.
Yes. And to respect women ever since we're little, for sure.
I don't know, but we don't do that. They inflate their own ego.
Right, but I mean, what
Bad,
about
bro.
simps? Simps are blamed for inflating a woman's ego, correct?
We don't do that. Motherfuckers do though. All them donations from the OnlyFans pages, all them motherfuckers.
Yeah. And that's just degrading the value of the man, is what it does.
Weren't men groomed to be that way?
I hate to say it, yes, they were groomed to be simps. We're supposed to come in and just
And treat our woman like a
just
queen.
Conform with the household, go out work, bring it all in, and
We are supposed to treat a lady with respect.
The thing is like men have always been taught that, and they know what the fuck it means by whenever they're taught that as a kid. a girl, they're told that they're a princess and that they don't need a man, and that everything should be given to them in life. And that's the problem with the difference between grooming a man and grooming a boy and grooming a girl whenever they're kids, is that a guy knows that showing respect to somebody doesn't, well, I said, no, I'm wrong then. I guess some guys are misinterpret the shit, because whenever I was taught to respect women, I know like I'm supposed to respect women, but also if you ain't respecting me, then what the fuck am I respecting you for? Get the fuck on.
But no, we're not groomed to be lower ourselves for something else. Because if I lower myself to come to your level, I can't help you get to my level. And
then you're gonna look down on me because I'm on your level. You want to look up to me. Every woman, well, most women want to look up to their man.
Are women equally guilty for demoralizing men and their ego?
Absolutely. Women choose. Women are choosers.
Are women equally guilty for demoralizing men and their ego?
Yes, they are, because, you know, women just could, like I said, they could easily go on some kind of social media and just post a picture of themselves and expect the man to go ahead and give her everything she needs because she's wearing makeup, basically. And you know what? That's not how it should be. It should be an even playing field for the both of us.
It's really, like, I still stand on what I was saying earlier about how we're groomed to come up that way, but I just feel like some men, whenever they can't get the girl that they want or get a girl that they think that is in their league, that's whenever they start simping. That's when they're like, oh, am I not respecting her enough? Oh, am I not giving her enough attention? Oh, am I not uplifting her enough? When a girl doesn't want that, a girl wants something that they're proud of, something that they are like, yeah, I got him. They don't want nobody that are like, yeah, I got him, or yeah, I settle for him. They don't want to settle. They want to achieve something. Just like us, but we don't really have the option because we don't get to choose like how women do. We accept, but we don't get to choose. And with just how society is nowadays, the motherfuckers that don't get to choose, or the motherfuckers that don't even get chosen, they can't accept. So then they just lower their standards and lower their standards and lower their standards, and then they just start tricking. They start throwing out money to get attention, to start getting some type of affection, which is sad as fuck. And that's why I feel like the whole his rate is so high.
Aren't women raised to be spoiled as princesses?
Women are raised. Women are coddled. They absolutely are. Yeah.
That's one thing
so
I
if
hate.
So, why isn't that given any attention?
Princess.
Well, because it's a woman world. It's everything, you know, rules around women. It's whatever the woman says. That's what the man's gonna do.
I mean, I got a kid too, so I'm guilty of this. So.
Well, they know what you're doing, man.
I don't know. It's just, I think it's something innate in us biologically. We just want to build, protect, and our princess, our little girls, are somebody we can protect. I mean, obviously, since the moment they're born.
That's one thing. Like, I feel like men, like my daughter's my princess, but she's my princess. I'm not gonna tell her that she is a princess because she's not. She's my princess. I would treat her like a princess. I'll treat her like royalty. Her name is royalty. I'll treat her like she's just an amazing, beautiful girl that deserves the world. But I'm gonna tell her that just because I feel that way doesn't mean every man is gonna feel that way. And you gotta find a man that wants to give you that, and not just give you it. You gotta also earn the shit. You can't just, you don't. It's not that's the whole problem with this princess shit, is that people think they're entitled to it. It's like it's like an heir to the throne. Like, oh, I'm grown now, so give me my crown. Like, no, that's not how it fucking works. You gotta earn that motherfucker crown, unless you are royalty. Not my daughter, actual like family royalty, you know.
Do you find it hypocritical when parents advise their sons to avoid gold diggers while also advising their daughters to find a man who will take care of them?
Damn, I gotta stop pausing it.
It's hypocritical, but it's the way of the world. Doggy dog world, baby.
Are men no longer providing because women don't want to submit, or are women no longer submitting because men don't want to provide?
Oh, that's a great question. I'm so glad that you asked that.
Because we both provide now. We
It
both
is
provide.
because women don't want to submit because of, you know, sometimes the guys.
It's because they feel like they provide, but yet if you ask most women, they want to just have a job to make money while their man takes care of them. It's fucked up, but it kind of makes sense, you know. Like, they provide, you provide. They can do it themselves, so they don't need you. So why would they appreciate you?
not worth it. A woman will submit if the guy if she feels safe, if she feels secure, if he treats her right and respectful. So yeah, we will. It's almost it's automatic. You don't even have to say it. A woman will submit.
A man is put on this world to take care of the woman. So a man
what are you meant to do? Then what are you meant to do?
You know what I'm saying? That's what a woman's supposed to look for. A man that's able to take care of them. And a man is I don't think that's a question for a man. You know what I'm saying? Like.
So what were women put on this planet
Right,
for?
please.
To produce, to nurture. Hello.
So
That's
then why
it.
are so
That's
many
it.
women encouraged and raised to be independent rather than nurturing?
A lot of women were raised without fathers. So how could you know how to be a woman to a man if you didn't have a dad?
Well, right, but a lot of men were raised without fathers, so how could a man know how to be a leader and a provider to a woman if he didn't have a man teaching him that masculine role?
I guess that's just something we all got to figure out together.
But we
Why are
don't.
men expected
We
to have a
don't.
healthy perception of themselves,
Y'all expect us to figure
aka
it out.
confidence, while people continue to blame men for women's inflated ego?
It falls under the social norm, I believe. Like I said, it's just my personal opinion. We're meant to hold that certain status. We're meant to be strong, be a guy.
We have to have confidence as men. We're the king of the jungle, man. We're the most dangerous species on this earth. If we wasn't, it wouldn't look like this, So as a man, we have to have absolute confidence in ourselves.
I think it really starts at the gym with other guys. We compete with each other, so we have to always appear strong. But yeah, you're right. We always seem to always put a little weakness when it comes down to the woman. We'll be strong for other dudes, but girls, we always try to, I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, why are men expected to have a healthy perception of themselves, but we don't hold women to a standard of having a healthy perception of them? In other words, we expect men to have confidence, but we don't expect women to be humble.
I think, okay, so this is a good question. I think it's because it comes down to the ego. Women do not have as much ego, so they're not required for all of that.
I don't know about that.
To be humble, to be all these different things. We only really require them. We as men require them to just look good.
We live in a society nowadays where women have more confidence and men are more humble. I don't know if it's not supposed to be that way. I feel like that should be the way that it is. But the way that these women have gotten with their confidence is just, it's so high that it's delusional. It's so high that it's unobtainable. It's so high that they think that they are the top dog. Me, bro, I don't give a fuck how much money I have, how much shit I have, how much this and that I have. I will never think I'm the king of the motherfucking jungle. These bitches really think they queens, though. They really think they're the queen of the motherfucking streets.
And just come along for the most part.
Why do women often attack a man's masculinity when they don't get what they want?
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a good question.
Ooh, like how y'all was talking. Look at that face. Ugh. Like how they was talking about erectile dysfunction and toxic masculinity and this and that. Whenever they ask what's a man's problem. Whoa. Now y'all got wrapped around on.
Because women run the world.
Oh my fucking god.
Masculinity.
Oh my, let a man say that shit. Oh my fucking god.
As in,
Like you don't lift enough. Like you're not manly enough. You're not a man.
I didn't know they did that. Personally, I like a feminine man.
No, you don't.
But I think if a woman goes for that, it's just because throughout history, that's like the biggest defining factor of like what a man is like they're a manly man.
The easiest hit.
Why do you want a feminine man? What does a feminine man bring? If you want a feminine man, get a girlfriend and buy a strap-on. Why do you need a man to be feminine for you? Let a man be a motherfucking man. Y'all be brainwashing men, tricking men into being feminine to where they can't get no girls, because if you do feel that way, you're an anomaly. And most girls be saying that and they be lying, and they know that they're lying to their damn self. They just see it and they're like, oh, that's what all the other females say, so that's what it has to be, right? That's what we want. Even though they don't damn well they don't want no motherfucking cuck.
Isn't that hitting below the belt?
Hitting below the belt.
Ah, shit. I'm gonna end that there. Almost at 15 minutes. I talked too damn much. I kept on trying to pause it, but bro, this motherfucker, it's complicated. He be hitting them with some solid ass questions, and they be stuck. But if you want to watch part 2, comment down below. Deuces.